Hi Libra, this is Shooting Stars Tarot. Welcome to your reading. This is your love reading for April 2016. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, Universe and Spirit, what are the messages that you have for Libra in March regarding their love life? What are the messages that you have for Libra? In April, I think I said March before, but in April, recording these a little bit early. What are the messages that you have, Universe and Spirit, for Libra regarding their love life in April 2016? Libra's love life in April 2016. What are the messages, Spirit and Universe, that you can bring to Libra for April, for their love life? Libra, April, love life. What are the messages you can bring to Libra for April regarding their love life? I feel like I need to do this one more. Okay. This one. Why, oh why? Sometimes they fit so well in the screen and sometimes they don't. It's the most bizarre thing. I don't even move the camera usually. I don't do reverses. That was a mistake. Okay. Okay, good. We can see them all. Okay, Libra. Well, for starters, as we go into April, you are coming from a place of pure contentment and pride and satisfaction with all the work that you have done and it's proven to be very successful to you. Now, yes, this is a water energy, and it may not necessarily be a water person that's in your life. This may represent you, the situation that you're coming from may be a place of just pure success and contentment and joy. And I'm kind of picking this up as this not being a person, all this water energy in the cups. I think that this is you being emotionally fulfilled with what you have built in your life. And that could involve people and the relationships that you have had and that are in your life, but you're feeling very emotionally satisfied with where you are. So that's in your recent past. And I talked about that card first because that really is going to pull into this card, which is the current situation. And this is the Magician. This is a card of just pure empowerment. You know that you have the power to do what you want and build what you want. And I love this because he's holding his wand up into the sky. I feel like this card represents all of the energies It doesn't, but I feel like it does because he's pulling in the air. He's got his cup, he has a pentacle and a sword, uh, and a wand. So they're all the energies are here. So I feel like you're feeling very empowered with all the relationships and success that you've built in your life, and you know that you can do more, and you feel completely empowered and satisfied with making the decision to do as much as you can. So that's a great energy to come into April, especially right after the spring equinox at the end of March. So perfect. You're good. You're just happily going along your way. You feel emotionally satisfied and fulfilled, and you know that you're completely in power. And I love that this card is crossing you because this is the King of Pentacles. This is a very earthy, down to earth, very successful and knowledgeable person. And whether or not this is a person in your life, I'm taking this as more like it's you. I feel like this is more your energy, and you're just really satisfied, and you've built a lot of success for yourself. And this could be not only financial success. This could be emotional success, and you know you can build everything else. Now this is financial success and building of wealth, and you've definitely done that. It's crossing you, but you also are in the process of building everything else. All the other energies, you're in the process of building that, and you feel very fulfilled with that. So good job, Libra. Now what's grounding the situation is the Page of Pentacles, and he just keeps showing up all over the place. Again, youthful energy, bringing messages, offering service, being available and willing to help and assist in any way possible. So pages are always kind of the messengers, and they bring things to you. And this energy and possibly this person is there to help you. So this is a love reading, and so I'm picking up that this is a person, possibly a water sign, that is there assisting you and helping you and being emotionally supportive of you as you build what you have been building, and it's working. Now what's crowning you, and these next two cards are going to be really interesting, and I'm going to have to figure this out as I'm talking, but what's crowning you is the Nine of Wands. This is a very guarded energy, and you may be just guarding what you have built, and you very well may be guarding your relationship because everything else in your life is going really well, and you feel very protective and guarded. You're prepared, you have backing, but you're very guarded. So you're taking things slow, and you're really thinking about it, and you're kind of on the defense a little bit because you're not sure. So I'm feeling that this might be a newer relationship. I'm not too sure if it is or not, but it's I'm picking up that it could be new. There's no ace cards in here, but it's newer because I'm saying that because this is such a youthful energy, and they're there to help and assist, but you're also guarding it, and you may be guarding what you've built and not so much guarding your relationship. So just kind of take that with you and think about it, because it may or may not be such a good thing to be so guarded. And I don't know that you're guarding the relationship. I really don't, because wands are fire energy, and they can be very defensive, and fire energies can be very defensive with what they have built for themselves. So they can be very generous, but it takes a long time to really earn their trust, and then they can be generous. So if you've spent all this time and energy building this, and then there's this new person here, you're not going to just be sharing all away. You're going to keep that a little bit guarded. So I'm picking up that this energy is you. Now in your recent future, in your near future, we have the Tower. Towers always seem so abysmal and daunting, but they're not always. It's just that a situation may come crashing down temporarily because of a misunderstanding or a fight, or something needs to be rebuilt and the foundation needs to be strengthened. Okay, so this is in your near future, so I don't know what's going to be happening in April in your love life, but it could be nearing the end of April. There could be some discord a little bit. So just be prepared for it and don't fly off the handle, and just kind of go with the flow and be thoughtful. But keep doing what you're doing. Keep building your life. Don't get all bent out of shape about this, but there may be some discord in your relationships. And I'm not saying it's going to come crashing down and it's done and the whole building's burning down and that's it. It just could be a message of there needs to be a strengthening of a foundation, which could very well mean be tied to this being so guarded and just deciding to let somebody in. And I say that because of this. We'll talk about that in a minute. Now, how you're feeling about the situation, and I'm directly relating this to this Tower card here. Because this is a Four of Cups, and this is a card of somebody, and I'm thinking that it's going to be you, just being kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Complacent. You're not wanting to be happy or sad with what's being given to you. You have this, and this is also being offered to you, and it almost seems like you could kind of care less about it, and you're not even wanting to be upset about it or excited or anything. You're kind of taking a time out and just like thinking, whatever, I don't need this. I'm not going to accept what you're giving me. So think about that. This could be you continuing to be guarded. So think about that, because they're wanting to offer you things, and it seems like you don't want to take them. Take what they're offering for some reason, I don't know, and I think it's really because you've built this on your own. So why share? But you are a very giving and loving energy, and you do give and share, and you're very generous. So don't be so guarded. Now, how they're viewing the situation, they have a lot of cups in here. You could very well be dealing with a water sign, or with someone with a lot of water energies. This is the King of Cups. This person is so supportive and so grounded and so emotionally fulfilled within themselves that they are looking very excitedly at this relationship and at this future with you. This is how they're viewing the situation, and this is how you're viewing the situation. And that's not good, because you are ho-humming and not caring, and they're here caring a lot. Maybe too much. Maybe you're bothered because they care so much. Maybe that's why you're staying so guarded, and maybe that's why you get into a little tiff or something, because they care very much, and they're very supportive and very excited and willing to be there and assist, and you don't want to take it. But just know that you're feeling this way and that they're feeling this way, and take that with you, because they're there to be a whole emotional support backbone to your life, and they want to do that. Now, as I keep talking about being guarded, again, this is your hopes and fears. And the Four of Pentacles he's keeping everything. You're keeping everything to yourself. He's kind of he's standing on what he's built, and he's crowned with what he's built because he's so successful, but he's also keeping it to himself. Look, there's nobody around, and he's guarding it. So this is your hopes and fear position. So you very well may be just really afraid, and I don't know if this is something that is coming from a relationship in the past or something, but you're being very guarded, and you shouldn't be. And as you look at the outcome of April, you have the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel that at some point in here, you're going to be making a decision to be happy and content and excited. This card is a card of fulfillment and success and wealth and happiness. But again, she's also here uh, by herself, but she's also a very warm and loving and grounded energy. And so you may just be deciding to let go of this a little bit, of being guarded and open up. And it ends in a very warm and inviting and grounded position. So it's turning out all right, but there is going to be a little bit of time. You just really need to open up. And if you look at the way all these things are facing, they're facing in the past. They're facing in the past. They're facing in the past. This is the only person in this whole reading that's really looking to the future. This one and this one. So this is what's crossing you. You've built wealth, but it's looking towards the future. You've built success and you're grounded, but it's looking towards the future. And she's up here looking down. If this were up, it's looking to the future, but they're looking right at each other. So there's definitely a person in your periphery or in your life, whether it's a long-term relationship or even if it's new or it's about to be new, there's definitely someone there that wants to be supportive, and they are looking way more into the future than you are because you're being so guarded. Stop keeping everything in, open up, because it's a very warm, loving energy, and you're going to open up. It just might take a little while through April. Okay, do I want to say anything else? All right, Libra, let's see what the oracle cards say. But good job. You're in a good place going into April. You're in a good place. And I can see that you have definitely worked very hard and are very proud of that. And it's hard to let somebody into all of that when you have built it yourself. And when you're surrounded by amazing people and you have an enormous support system already, it's kind of hard to bring somebody fully into that. But Libra, you're good at that. You are so amazing with people and you have such a warm charm about you that I'm not worried. But for whatever reason in April, it's just taking you a little bit of time, and that's okay. That is okay. All right, Spirit and Universe, what is some advice? What is the advice and outcome that you can offer Libra for April regarding their love life? What is some advice and outcome that you can offer Libra for April 2016? Libra, love life, April. Outcome and advice. Okay. The Bright Mother. And I'm tying this directly to this card. Let's see what the book says about this. Such a warm and inviting and loving energy, which is exactly what you are. All right. The Bright Mother, creativity, nurturing, productivity, intimacy, and sheltering. When the Bright Mother is present in a reading, she speaks of a time of fertility, creativity, and nurturing of ourselves or of others. She might indicate marriage or the birth of a child or the deepening of any kind of relationship. She also speaks of giving one's all to life, not holding back. Well, look at this. Not holding back. She's like a cornucopia, pouring forth abundance. This may be a time to put the needs of others first, taking care of yourself later. Patience may be needed for the process being discussed. Consider what you have. Consider what you have. Acknowledge the people and things in your life, good, bad, and indifferent. This consideration is not to judge, approve, or reject, but merely to recognize what is present in your life. These are your present fulfillments, the things you have created for yourself, drawing upon the power of unity and the singer, which are the other cards in this deck. Once you have looked clearly at what is present in your life, you may want to ask yourself what you want to change. Well, that speaks directly to this reading. You are abundant in things and people and emotionally fulfilled. And you definitely are being guarded. And you definitely are a warm and inviting and loving energy. Maybe you just need a little bit of time to consider that and recognize how much love you have to give and how open you can be. And let this person in. Let them in all the way because they want to be there. All right, Libra, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed your reading.